after spending a couple of weeks tiling this 5'7", almost life-size nutcracker mosaic, it is finally time to grout it. And I think I did a bunch of mock-ups whenever I first posted this, but I was like, I'm just gonna paint the grout anyway to match every color section. So that meant the grout color that I was using originally is just going to be the off-white, which I think looks so good with everything. But for this one, you could tell at the end that all of the color blocking kind of disappears, and I really wanted to make sure it stayed color blocked. I don't know if that makes any sense, but as you can tell, we had to do section by section. So basically you spread out the grout, put it in all the little creases, and then you let it dry for a little bit, and then you take a sponge, dip it into the water, and then just wipe it off. And then you have to do that about 5 different times. So with every section, it took a little bit longer. And I think this entire process of grouting took about 2.5 hours, I would say. And it's definitely the longest time we have ever taken to grout. And by we, I mean my mother. But I did help her with this one, I promise. I helped her with this one because there was a few pieces that kept falling off, and like I had a tripod that day, so I was like, I'll just time lapse a couple little sections, but most of it was done by her because she is a pro and I don't like it. I just don't like the feeling of it, and I don't know. It's just a thing which everyone knows. And I also just like to be able to film it instead of just putting on a tripod, and it makes it more interesting. I don't know. I feel like I have to like justify the fact that my mom does it for me, but don't worry, I pay her for every single piece that she grouts. So at the end, we just kind of wiped it down, and as you can tell, the color blocking is disappearing, and I didn't like it like that because I was like, oh, do I just keep it like this and not actually paint it because I don't want to ruin it? But after my mom wiped everything off, what really sold me was I need to make sure I paint the grout around his mustache and eyes black, because I feel like it just doesn't look right. And so like it looks awesome, but it looks too, I don't know the right word, pixelated, broken, I don't know, but that's mosaic. So like I could have just kept it like this, but I was like, no, why make it easy for me? I'm gonna paint the entire piece. So yeah, that took longer than I expected, but you will see that in the next video. But I'm so happy with how it turned out so far. But trust me, it looks way better once it's painted.